Alright, is this? Oh, okay, streams is pretty much what the name is. We're predicting Stars and Rangers schedule. Season starts in less than a month, so let's check them out. Oh, crap. Okay, there it is. Messed up typing, but I got it. Alright. Do this. I don't know how to do this. Alright, there we go. First, we got the preseason game. September 19th. We're getting belt to ass by the St. Louis Blues. But we'll be playing them again on the 21st. We BTA them back 7-1. Okay, now this game gets Minnesota Wild. Now, this is going to be a tough game, but we got this in the bag. Now, when we play them again on the 25th, we get belt to ass 8-0, if I'm being honest. Alright, here we go, the regular season. We play the St. Louis Blues, who never fucking lose. That title's about to go away as they get belt to ass 8-1. Alright, now the next game in Nashville on a Saturday night in Music City. Stars snap the guitar strings as we destroy the Predators. Alright, now the October 5th game. The Sharks 9-0 whooping. Now the Buffalo Sabres. Honestly, I'm gonna give it to Buffalo. Alright. So 3-1 currently. Alright, hold on. Let me do this. Like, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna log the schedule record on here. Make this like 30. Actually, not 60. Here's in the middle. I'm gonna split screen. Alright. Currently, 3-1. No. Penguins. Crosby 5.9. Belt ass on us. 3-2. Alright. Now the Avalanche. This is gonna be a tough game. We got this in the bag. And a shootout. So 4-2. Now, when we play the Avs again, belt to ass A5. Big game, big scoring. Now the Blackhawks without Connor Bedard. My God, I can't speak. Belt to ass 5-4. Okay, it's not belt to ass, but yeah. Now the Bruins. Now with JJ Peterka. We lose in a shootout. Alright, 5-3-1. Now the Winnipeg Jets. Okay, they could have a bounce back season. We're gonna give it to them. 5-4-1 so far to start. Alright, now the Islanders. The New York Islanders. 10-0 blowout. Alright, now the New Jersey Devils. We got Jack Hughes, the healthy Hughes, given a 5.9. Alright. Now the Montreal Canadiens. Now, don't get me wrong, they're a pretty good team as well. But a 4-0 win. Alright, now the Blue Jackets on Halloween night. My God, I can't speak today. 2-1 in regulation. Alright, 8-5-1 to start the month. To start the first month. Alright. Now the Capitals, November 3rd, on a Tuesday night. We whoop Ovi's ass 7-0. Alright, now we got the Columbus Blue Jackets again. They get their revenge with the overtime win. Now the San Jose Sharks, easy 6-0 win. Now the Winnipeg Jets, again, gets their revenge. Buffalo gets BTA'd on our home ice. Now the Florida Panthers, with Brady Tkachuk, they're going to whoop our asses and injure 10 of our players in a 8-6 win. Alright, now the Golden Knights, we whooped their ass in Vegas. On 19th, we got Vegas again. Still whooped their asses in Vegas. Now Penguins again. Crosby with an off night 6-0 win. Now the Predators again. Now don't get me wrong, the Predators are buns, but give them the win in Music City. Psych, not Music City. Alright, now the St. Louis Blues are never Los on a Friday night. Or on a Friday afternoon, 1 p.m. Give the Blues the win. Alright, now the Utah Mammoth. Now they're going to be a pretty good team this year. Give them the dub. Alright, 14-10-2 after the second month. Now the Kraken, December 1st. In Seattle, we crushed the Tridents. Alright, now the same team, same place. On December 3rd, we stabbed the Tridents into... We stabbed the Tridents into the Seals. Now, Vancouver, okay, is going to be interesting. 12-0 win. Now, Toronto Maple Leafs, with Gavin McKenna, puts up 2 points and a big win for the Leafs. Now, the St. Louis Blues gets a win in overtime. Now, the Washington Capitals, again, gets the dub as Ovechkin is a hat trick. Now, the Edmonton Oilers, we whoop McDavid and get the dub. Now, the 19th, we play Winnipeg again, and then we play them on the 20th. Both wins. Alright, now the Flames, easy butt pass. Now, the Habs, they're going to win in a shootout. Alright, now the Ottawa Senators, they win in overtime. Rangers against my Rangers, my two favorite teams getting at it. Jason Robertson, a 5-goal game on Igor. And as for the first year, as for the 2026 months, 22-12-5. Chicago, they give us BTAs. Bedard gets a hat trick and Bertuzzi 2 goals. The Detroit Red Wings, Larkin goes off that night. Now the San Jose Sharks, they get their revenge and winning it in a shootout. Now the Anaheim Ducks, without Cutter, a belt-ass 8-1 win. Now we got the LA Kings, where Panarin gets 6 points. Now we got Ottawa Senators again. They get revenge by Eklund with a hat trick. Now the Boston Bruins, we get BTA'd by the Bruins. Peterka and Pasternak get 2 points each. Now the Islanders, easy win. The New York Rangers again. Igor is a brick wall as he gets a shutout. Now we go to New Jersey. as we play Jack Hughes again, but his ass ain't healthy. Alright, now we got the Blackhawks again. Bedard's ass ain't winning shit with this team, even though they won a few times against us. Now we got the Avs again. A win in a 5-round shootout. Now, the Avalanche. Hold on. I need to make sure I didn't mess up. Okay, there we go. Avalanche again. They give us BTA 5-1. Now, the Ducks again. Gauthier with the hat trick, yet we still whoop their ass. Now, the Canucks again. 10-0 win. Minnesota Wild again. 6-0 win. 30-19 at the end of January. 30-19-6. Now the LA Kings. Panarin does not play, yet we still lose in overtime. The Lightning. Overtime loss. The Panthers. BTA loss. The Wild. Whoops us. The Flyers. We whoop them. The Knights. We whoop them. The Canucks. We lose one. We lose by one. Now the Lightning. We win in the shootout. Now the Oilers. We whoop McDavid and Draisaitl's ass. Now for the Blues again. We whoop them. Now at the end of February, we're 35, 22, and 8. Now for March, the most interesting month of the season, we got the Wild. Kaprizov and Hughes work together and BTA's our ass. Alright, now the Flyers. Trevor Zegras hits the Michigan, but doesn't win that game still. The Red Wings. Overtime loss. The Leafs. They get revenge. Was that right? Oh, no. They get revenge. The Ducks. We get a W again. 37-24-9. Now the Kings. BTA. Now the Mammoth. Okay, now I need to really think this one hard, because the Mammoth have a pretty good team. Yet we still could whoop them. Give us the 2-1 victory in regulation. Now we got the Calgary Flames. We win in a shootout, 40-24-9. Now the Oilers give us the dub. The Hurricanes, defending champs, whoop us. And then they whoop us again. And then we get whooped by Nashville, and then we lose in regulation against Calgary, 41-28-9. The Wild, we win. Blackhawks, BTA on Bedard. Now the Kraken, automatic win. The Mammoth, we lose in a shootout. Mammoth losing a shootout again, and then for Nashville, we win. Okay, now for the end of the season, that's our record, 45-28-11. And then we get our asses whooped in the first round. Alright. Dallas going 45-12-28-11. Alright, now it's time for the next team. Screw it, we'll just ring every team's schedule predictions. Alright, up next, we're going to go with the Boston Bruins. How can I tell which one's... Okay, this is a regular season game. This is when it starts. Alright, their first game against the Rangers, losing an overtime match. Alright, now they got the Jets on Friday, October 2nd. The Winnipeg Jets can't do shit against Boston. Now the Wild. Quinn Hughes, 5-point night. Oh, not the Ottawa Senators. gets the win over Boston. The Mammoth whoops Boston. The Flyers on a 12 p.m. game get Boston the W off a 5-4 win. Now a 10 p.m. game in San Jose. Boston can't do shit at night, give them an overtime loss. Now the Anaheim Ducks at a 9 p.m. game give the Bruins that game. Now against the Kings, give the Bruins the dub. Now when we get against the Dallas Stars, we predicted a win, so we're gonna give them an L. Now the Nashville Predators, Steven Stamkos gets a 5.9 and whoops Nashville. San Jose, Celebrini and Smith put 3 points each and give the Bruins their next loss. The Carolina Hurricanes, defending Cup champions, easy PTA. Blues, easy PTA. And the Blackhawks, still with no Bedard, easy BTA. Okay, out of the first month, 7-5-2 for the Bruins. They don't have much talent anymore, but they still have a pretty decent team. Alright. Now we got the Golden Knights. Get the Knights game. Alright. Penguins, Crosby goes off on Swayman. Panthers, Brad Marchand gets a hat trick against his former team. Now the Canadiens wins it in overtime. Wild also wins in overtime. Kings, they lose this one. The Red Wings, Now Detroit lost Arvidsson, and the Red Wings got Arvidsson from Boston. Arvidsson gets revenge from being left, but doesn't win this game. Okay, that didn't make sense. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna see if we can have a special guest. We're gonna see if we can get like a special guest to help with predictions. But while I texted this person, we're gonna keep predicting. So the Red Wings get the W against the Bruins after Arvidsson makes a comeback. Okay, fuck, that didn't make sense. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. No. Alright, she messaged me. Alright. We could have a special guest to help out with the schedules. But while we're waiting, the Capitals whoop Boston with Ovi's hat trick. Alright, now, the Winnipeg Jets gets whooped. Alright, now the Toronto Maple Leafs. Alright, she said that she would love to, so in a minute when she's done, she's gonna help us out. But anyways, the Toronto Maple Leafs give revenge again. Now, for the Canucks, Jake DeBrusk gives a disappointing game against his former team. Now, Avalanche, give me Boston in this game, just because I hate the Avalanche. Now, the Detroit Red Wings, Arvidsson gets hurt and they get whooped. 5-0. Alright. Okay. We're waiting for a response. Don't worry about that. I'm in a lot of random servers. Anyways, let's continue while we wait. Alright, now the Florida Panthers. Give them the W for the Bruins. Alright, now the Lightning. Now this is going to be a really good game, but Lightning in a close game in regulation. Alright. Now the Devils. Oh, she's messaging me. Alright. Let's start a Discord call.
Hi.
That was loud.
You sound
Wow.
echoey.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm live streaming. Why is my camera taking forever? Okay, it doesn't matter. Alright. This is what I got so far. I predicted Dallas to be 45, 28, and 11. I'm currently doing Boston.
No clue what any of that means, but okay.
This is basically what I think their record is going to be this season.
Why's your camera not turning on?
I don't know. Probably because it's already being used by OBS. So they look.
Ah.
Yeah. Maybe a little smaller. Alright. Who do you got? Bruins or Devils? For the December 12th.
Devils.
Alright. Jack Hughes gives them a butt whooping. Now the Carolina Hurricanes. It's so weird hearing myself on my headset.
It's
making me struggle to speak.
You should mute your screen.
But then they won't hear me.
Yeah. Is that not the point?
The point is I want them to hear me.
No, like mute, like deafen your screen so you don't have to listen to yourself.
Yeah, but I won't be able to hear you. What?
Why is it different than last time?
I don't know.
I don't remember there being an echo.
Hang on. I don't know.
It's just being weird.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Never mind. Why did I
How
do
has your
this? Huh?
How has your day been?
It's been alright.
That's good. My head hurts.